If you ain't know, now you know. Let me shoot some real quick. Follow me.
Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Mob Psycho 100, Season 1, Episode 11, Master Leader. Last episode, Mob, Teruki, and Dimpo-sama, they split up, trying to find Ritsu and the other guys, and they wound up facing different Claw members, and we will have Mob defeating, I think, at least 3 of them, I don't know, but then he found Ritsu unconscious, and then he just went crazy 100%, and then he passed out, so he was taken, I guess, with Ritsu. You have Teruki also facing a Claw member. I think he defeated one of them, and then the second one he was, oh yeah, there was multiple of them. The guy with the sword, and the another one, I'm not sure, I don't quite remember who it was. And yeah, so he got captured, and then you have Dimpo-sama that got captured by the guy that likes to take ghosts as slaves. So all of them are captured, and then by the end you have the Claw master, whoever, like the guy at the top, show up at the end, and he just looked so similar to Reigen to me that I was like, is it? But I think at the end of last episode I was like, there's no way that Reigen is the top guy. So what's gonna happen this episode? I'm excited, and here we go. Oh yeah, we practically didn't see Reigen last episode. Wait, did he just pay with salt? Wait a freaking second. If everyone is not special, maybe you can be what you want to be. I like this song, man. I don't think I'm ever gonna be tired of this song. 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, as I was about to say, is Reigen the one that actually showed up at the end of last episode? Because with the way they panned from the bottom, like the guy was wearing a suit, and then they showed his face, they zoomed in on his face, and I'm like, from the suit part up, I'm like, Reigen, because he's usually like wearing suits, right? And then they show Reigen, and then at the beginning of this episode right here, you have him showing up in a cab, right, at the place where the Claw organization is, the 7th division is. So I'm guessing he's the one that showed up. But then why is the other little espers like feeling such power coming from him if he's a fake, you know?
それより、なんとか戻る方法を考えなきゃね。ほら、こっちが北だよ。北に歩けば川に出るから、さっきバーベキューした場所まで戻れるよ。行こう、兄さん。
I love how Mob is so like amazed by his little brother.
兄さん、頭が痛いの。なんだろう、大丈夫かな。脳にダメージとか。
He's worried. He's going to impress him. Aww.
無事だね。兄さん、もう大丈夫だよ。リツが一緒にいるんだから。
That's all he wanted. He just wanted his little brother.
頭がいいんだ。
Yes, he is.
超能力がないと何もできない僕とは違って、何でも工夫して解決できるんだよ。力に頼らなくたって。尊敬だよ。本当に尊敬してる。
You hear that, Ritsu?
謝らせてもくれないなんて。ずるいよ。
My heart too.
連れて行く。 特にあの学ランピーンときたぜ。いいダチになれる。
派遣研修生がでかい面するな。
I was right.
もう優しくはないぞ。
He was the one that came from HQ.
おい、何の話だ。中で何が起きて。あ、しまったな。名刺を切らしてたんだ。
名刺だと。
君ら超能力使える？
Oh my god.
俺は部下に仕事の話があってきただけだ。
They are so misconstruing like everything that he's saying.
ボスの直属の部下ってことは、俺はなんて失礼。殺される。なんかオーラあるし間違いない。
I'm so happy right now.
たちがまだ捕まったままで、どうか助けてください。
お前らそんなことしてたのか？そもそも誰かに指図されたからって下道をかましていいわけないだろうが。下っ端気質が極まるとただのカスだな。
俺たちはボスを信じて。
だが大人数でゾロゾロと。モブ、お前こんなところで何やってんだよ。
I love
そんとも
this.
一緒じゃねえか。
なんで師匠がここに？
影山君の師匠、しかも爪のボスでもチャンスだ。なんで閉じ込めてんだよ。
それは。
これで
Oh my gosh, Reigen is gonna have them released in just this episode.
どちらへ？
だから帰るんだって。
せめて石黒支部長が来るまで。
Okay. Now it's gonna be settled. The way he just went in there, spoke his truth, like he has not lied ever since he got to that place. And then he was just walking out with them like, what the heck?
今世紀最大の霊能力者、レーゲン新様。
No, you're not.
よくチェックしとけ。てめえなんか少林寺拳法緑帯の俺様がちょいのちょ。何これ。お前ら部屋に隠れてろ。ブラック組織依存から解放されるいい機会じゃないか。そこは俺の弟子に任せていけ。つうか俺も行くけど。
You still haven't figured out what's going on.
超能力者なんてマジでいたのかよ。僕とは比べ物にならない出力だ。頼む。
You can help. Don't just let him do everything. Is it some kind of gravity force?
重力を操るのか。
Gravity.
重力上げてみようか。
超能力者に対して思いっきり飛び蹴りをかます。
師匠。
モブ、お前、こんな奴らと超能力で争う気か。破るのか。そんなルールを決めてたのか。
僕を助けるために仕方なかったんだ。
こいつは人との対立が大の苦手なんだよ。弟子に余計なストレス溜めさせんじゃねえよ。お前らな、教えていいか。人を傷つけてはいけないんだぞ。飛び蹴りはいいのか。でやるよ。俺の催眠術。お前は
It's just a regular hypnosis.
相手をいきなり殴る。
この剣はプラスチック製のおもちゃだが、
Ooh.
長年台頭し呪いをかけ続けることによって威力を持つようになった。
Wow.
罰殴って動揺している間に説得しようと思ったのに怒らせただけだった。失策。モブ、逃げるぞ。死ね。師匠。
超能力で消し飛ばせるのか。
やってみろ。
音だけ。
Eee. Cut the wig off.
だがその方がいいぞお前。
Yeah, you do. You do look better that way. Where is Dimple?
普通に除霊できたな。
私の最高傑作チャーリーちゃん影山君全力を出してくれそんなやつはぶっ飛ばしちゃってくれよやめろ反撃はするな
What does Reigen know? Shit.
冷静になれ殺意のある相手に本気で対抗するなマブ
僕が本気で戦うしかないんだ守るためには
This is the thing in the intro. The eyes and the all up like oh.
寝とけモブお前が苦しくなるだけだ
Oh my
嫌な
god.
時はな逃げたっていいんだよ
Oh, are we saying the first time they met?
聞くんよいいか超能力を持ってるからといって一人の人間であることに変わりはないいいやつになれ以上
また相談に来てもいいですか
Oh,
おいやけどに
I knew it. I knew he was going to do that.
おいお前幽霊も見えるって言ってたよな
Light bulb moment.
師匠
師匠
First off, as shocked as I was about Reigen getting slashed at the end there, I don't think he's gonna die. Like I don't think he's dead. But that was like really, I did not see that coming, like at all. And then when they started this episode, like at the end of the episode, we saw the supposed boss of the Claw organization, and I'm like, he looks so much like Reigen, and he was Reigen, just not the boss of the organization. And the way he just came in, like just his regular self, just walking, like everything that he was saying, the others were just taking it another way and just making it to such a bigger thing that they made him the boss. That was so funny. They would just let him straight to mob Rito and Teruki. And for a second there, Teruki actually thought that he was the boss. So he tried to plead with him to let them go, and they were going to let them go until the leader of the 7th division and the other two showed up. I loved that Rito and Mob, they just, that the way when Mob woke up and he saw Rito was okay and he just hugged him, like that just warmed my heart. And to see Rito, like he regretted everything that he did, I'm pretty sure, including beating up all those people and everything that he said to him, and to see his brother just love him like that, it just brought tears to his eyes. And just that was such a scene that I absolutely loved. Like I said many times, my fear as I started this series was that Rito was gonna go turn evil because he wanted powers and he didn't have it, and Bob had it like plenty. And to see that that's not gonna happen, like that just okay. And then when the other Claw members, like those three, came, and they came face to face with Reigen and the others, and Reigen was like, why are the adults, like he was considering them adults, like why are they fighting the kids? And he tried, so apparently his power, even though he's not like a psychic, his power is that he's able to convince any adult with just his words. But then he said that they weren't adults, they were children that didn't like actually grow up, since they were captured as children and then brainwashed, I'm thinking, in the organization. So that kind of makes sense. And then when they were fighting, he did not want Mob and the others to use their powers to fight the Claw members, but it came to a point where they had to use their powers, and the fighting was so cool. But then the Claw members were getting the upper hand on our guys. So Mob, seeing how Ritsu and Teruki and Reigen were in trouble, he was about, like, you can see the percentage, like, growing up, growing. And he was about, he was about to reach 100, and then the word murderous intent, and I'm like, when Reigen stopped him, I try to imagine what that murderous intent is supposed to be. Because when he did that, he had they drew his face crazy, like, I think that's what it was, the way they drew him. That's how it was in the, I believe, in the first episode of the series. Like, when they started the series like that, they showed the thing, like, that's how his face was. So murderous intent, I'm guessing, is not a level that Mob needs to be, like, needs to ever reach, like, needs to ever go, because I feel like he's gonna kill everybody. Murderous intent, like, that just says it right there. And then Reigen just slapped him and just brought him back, and then we got to see how they first met, and how, like, the way I just love Mob so much, the way he feels like he's inadequate in everything, like he has these psychic powers and he's afraid to use them. And then he finds Reigen, and Reigen gives him this beautiful speech about, just because you're this powerful, that doesn't make you any less human, and you just need to be a good person. Like, I think that's what I'm loving about Reigen's character. Like, everything he says makes sense. It's a good lesson that he imparts on everybody, even though at times he, like I said, he used his words to convince adults about stuff, like, you know, like we've been seeing him do all this time. So he does that, but then the wisdom that he imparts on Mob, I absolutely love. And then he got slashed 100. I'm like, I hope it's not murderous intent 100%. That is something else 100%. Because, like, that murderous part, I'm like, no, I don't want to see Mob murder anybody, because he's just so, yeah. And then Reigen mentioned that if he were to use his powers against them, that the only one that'll get hurt is himself. And I love that, because Mob is such a kind-hearted person. He doesn't want to hurt anybody. So if this murderous intent 100% thing happened, and then he hurt somebody really bad, he's just gonna be destroyed. Like, no. Like, just what happened in the past with Ritsu and the other guys, and then Ritsu got hurt, and I think it was from that point on that he's been trying to hold his feelings in check, and that's what created this 100% scenario. So if you were to go to that murderous thingy, I don't even want to think about how that's gonna affect him. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good at all. And I'm just gonna end it like that. I love Reigen's moves. Like, I wrote some of them down. It's like anti-expert drop kick. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. The way the leader, what was her name? Is it he or she? Whatever. Ishiguro. The way Ishiguro was like, using his power, the gravity power, and then he just dropped kicked him or her. That was so funny. And then he used his hypnosis thing to punch. I love how Even though he doesn't have those powers, like the way he just fights is like amazing. Like you don't expect what he's gonna do until he does it, and I love that. And I love this episode, and I absolutely don't think that he's dead. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna check it out the next episode right now. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.